Yes, guys, you are welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Today, I have decided to come live so that we can build a more interactive session. I've been wanting to come live all this while, but due to some commitments, I have not been able to achieve that. So today I said, whether there is one Baba that is behind it or not, that I must come online today just to have a better session with my community members. And that is the essence of my coming online today, so that we can have an interactive session. So if you're just joining the live stream, you're welcome. You're welcome to Dobis Crypto Series channel. We've just gone live. Okay, you are welcome. Let's just take a little time for others to join. So you can tell me where you are watching from. All right, this live stream is coming to you from Southeast. Okay, you can tell me which part of the country or the world you are watching from. I'm happy to have you all here. You're welcome. I can see 8 persons online already. Yes, I made an announcement in my WhatsApp group about this live session, and I received a lot of positive response from people, and that is why I am able to, that's why I've decided to do the live stream. Yes, Mohammed, you're welcome. I can see Christopher Adeni, you're also welcome. You're watching from Kwara State. God bless you. Welcome to the live stream. Please feel free to share these. Feel free to share the links. I'm trying to post it in our community groups so that those who are not aware, they can join us. Okay. Okay, my friend from Ghana, you are welcome. Welcome to the live stream. This is the voice behind the scene. I know many of you have been longing to see this face, and here you are. This is the face. So I want to welcome you once again. Let's take a little time to see if we're going to have more members in the live stream. Okay. Yes, I can see you, Chidindu. You are chatting from Anambra State, Nigeria. You are welcome. I'm close to you. I'm very, very, very close to you. So I hope this live stream will give us the best. Now, the main purpose, I've talked about it earlier. The main purpose of this live stream is just for us to build a more interactive session. Well, I do not know whether you are hearing me. Now, if you can hear me, please type in the comment section, I can hear you. Just type in the comment section, I can hear you, so that I know that my sound is okay. And I really do not know how good the sound is. So I don't know if the network will permit us. You can drop in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. All right. I'm trying to take a little while for our members to join, those who will want to join us. If you are just joining us, you are welcome. I have 5 persons on the live stream already. You are really, really welcome. I am happy to have you here. Okay, I'm very, very happy to have you here. So today, I'll be taking a lot of questions from my community member. Okay, thank you very much, Mohammed. Yeah, that means my sound is not too bad. I think it's manageable. So I'll be taking questions from my members. If you know that you have any question regarding the projects that we've been mining, although for this live stream, I tagged it just for CPen and also for the Blum, okay? We'll have another live session where we're going to talk about different topics. And I promise you that I'm going to give you the best. Okay, I'm going to give you the best. So today we're going to be talking about the Blum and the CPen. Maybe when we are done with the discussion on the subject matter, we can now move to other, take other questions, maybe from just take random questions, okay? So I am here for you. So whatever you have to ask me, you can go ahead and ask me. Okay, Mr. What is the name? Is that Derek? Okay, Derek, you said you can hear me. Thank you very much. And welcome to the live stream. I am grateful to have you all here. Very, very grateful to have you all here. So I'm just taking a little while for more members to join us, okay? So do not be in a haste to leave the live stream, and kindly do me a favor by hitting the like button to like this, this live session. Hit the like button. Then also, if you want to share, you can share the link to whoever that you want to join this live session. I'll be very, very grateful. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay. Now coming to the, in order not to waste your time, let's just let me start something. We shall look into Blum and the CPen. First, I would like to start with the Blum. Now, we know yesterday, just like I made my post, yesterday being April 2nd, at the early hours of, let's say around 6:05, they made their road map published. And part of the content of the roadmap, you know, brought a lot of arguments in their community. And a lot of questions have been asked about the eligibility criteria for one to stand a chance of getting the airdrop. Now, one thing about this project is many people, there are lots of speculations around this project. Some were expecting this project to have launched before now, but when I consumed the contents of their roadmap, and some of the questions coming up from the community members, I discovered that actually, what they meant about the TGE and airdrop criteria, which was supposed to be in the Q2 of this 2025, that should be around April, May, June, okay? January, February, March, April, May, June. That is this April. It's supposed to be this April. According to what the responses that I have given so far, what they are talking about there is that the launch they are talking about is other projects launching in the Blum ecosystem. Okay. Chibuoke, yes, I have seen your question. What is the expected listing price of Blum? Okay. And Living Power, you asked, you said, how much is the total supply of CPen? Well, I would want us to talk about Blum first, but while I talk about it, I can be taking your questions so that the questions will not be much. I wouldn't want to miss any of the questions, okay? Now, let's start with the question of Living Power, who asked, he says, how much is the total supply of CPen? Now, I wouldn't want to make any mistake, so I'll be going directly to their X handle, the CPen X handle. They released their token total supply yesterday, and before that post which they made yesterday, they told us they made a post in the month of December 7th to be specific, about how they are going to come up with their token total supply. And that total supply will be the verified balance of all the tokens that the pioneers have mined minus the unverified account balances, that is those people that did not do their KYC. They will deduct everything. Is a kind of a bond mechanism. So after the deduction, whatever they get wholesomely, they are going to divide it by 0.6. They gave us the mathematical formula, and if you can trace that tweet on the 7th of December, you discover once you do the mathematics, we are going to get around 2.3 billion. And if you check the post they made yesterday, you are going to see it there. The total supply is, according to them, is around 3.3 billion. I'm trying to search it here. It's around 3.3 billion. Okay, yes, I've gotten it. 3.3 billion, that is the total supply. Then the total mined token is 2,027,689,467 to be specific. Okay. Then the total mined token, that's just what I said. There is a lock mechanism which they brought, and that lock will be for a period of 5 years. Okay, and from the figure that they gave us, they are going to lock 405,537,893. So this is the exact amount that will be locked for 5 years. Now, this question now will lead me into doing some calculations. Okay, but before that, they gave us their team allocation from the percentages that they said that they will give to the team. We have 337 million. It is there on their Twitter handle, so you can go there and check. Okay, now to your question, their total supply is here already. It is 3,379,482,000, then 446. That is the total supply. And mind you, this total supply is different from the circulating supply. Now, the circulating supply, we expect the circulating supply to be around 2.3 billion, because out of this 3.3 billion, which is the total supply, they locked 405 million, and the non-locked allocation, which is the one they allocated for their treasury, is around 337 million. So when you put it up together and do the arithmetic, you discover that we have around 2.3 billion to be the circulating supply, which I am going to adopt that value to give a kind of a little price prediction for the CPen, which will bring me to the question of Chibuike Kingsley. Okay, you said the price of Blum. Okay, I'll still come to that. Okay, but if we are to look at the price of the expected price of CPen, we are going to use maybe some assumed market cap to calculate it. All right. So if their market cap is around, let's say 10 million, then we should expect the price of the CPen to be around 0.042. Okay. Now, if the let's say the market cap, if they launch at 30 million market cap, we should expect the price at 0.0125. Mathematically, you can punch this in your calculator and get the figures yourself. So if it is 50 million, for instance, let's say they launched with a $50 million market cap, then we should expect their price to be around, let's say 0.021. Okay, if it is 100 million, we're going to see a price of 0.042. Now, this market cap, it is an assumed market cap, all right? Since we have known the circulating supply and the total token that have been mined, we can just assume the market cap and then use it, punch our calculators, and that is how we came about these figures, all right? So regarding the listing price of Blum, actually for now, we do not have any specific listing price for Blum. Yes, because currently we do not know the total supply. We do not know the circulating supply. It is when we know the total supply and we cannot begin to think of the circulating supply, and we do not even have a kind of a figure of the total miners so that we can decide, or maybe we can come up with a figure of what the total the distribution will be like. All right. So another question is, when is the CPen listing date? Okay, that question is noted. Now, for the price of Blum, yes, I cannot say anything about that now, unfortunately, because we do not have the data that will enable us to do the mathematical computation to get an expected price or a predicted price. Okay, so maybe that will be in another video. Once they give us the breakdown of their tokenomics and their allocations, then we'll know how we are going to compute that. Now, when the CPen is going to list is another question that we have here. Well, the CPen, there is no official announcement that has been made about when it is going to list. Yes, there is no particular time it is going to list. But then we know that the listing is not far away, because everything that is needed for them to list, definitely they have given it to us. Okay, they have given it to us, and we should just expect in no distant time that we are going to have the token trading live in the centralized exchanges, which they have given us. Now, on this note, I would like to remind us the centralized exchanges that will be listing CPen. Yes, from their tweets so far, we have just 3 major centralized exchanges that will be listing the CPen network. And these centralized exchanges, the first one is the Bitmart, which already you all are aware of. And I believe many of us will link our withdrawal wallet address, the one of the Bitmart, to our CPen for reception of our token. Now, secondly, we have the Wix, W-E-E-X, Wix. So Wix is the second centralized exchange that will be listing the CPen. All right. So just yesterday, they made an announcement of the Ascendex. There is another centralized exchange known as the Ascendex. So the CPen also will be listing in this centralized exchange. So we have 3 major centralized exchanges that will be listing CPen. Now, as regards the date is not confirmed yet. All right, the date is not confirmed yet. Now, Chibike Kingsley, thank you very much. Okay, I can see your comment. Thanks for the way you answered me on Blum analysis. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, I think another question that will take us off topic is here. Please, any updates about POS? I'll just take that down. I'll note that down. I will still come back to that. That question is coming from Gafar. All right. Teacher, please, what is your name? Okay. My name is, of course, you know, my YouTube name is Dobis Crypto Service. All right. That Dobis is coined from my surname, which is Udobi. All right. Udobi. That is my name. So you can just call me Dobis, or you can call me Udobi. All right. Okay. For those who that name will be very difficult for to pronounce, you can call me Cletus. That is my name, Cletus. Okay. So my full name is Udobi Cletus. All right. I am from the Southeast. So thank you very much for asking that question. It is good you know my name. Okay. Just as I have known yours, Chibike Kingsley. Okay. You say, okay, Gafar, you say you are awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, in order not to distract us, I will come to those comments later. Now, back to the CPen. Your token that you received, I have gotten a lot of comments, and that is one of the things that I want to address in this live session. First, there is a reduction in your verified balance, which is given to you in your CPen app. Now, someone may ask, how come about this verified balance? The verified balance, of course, they told us that for us to get our verified balance, or for them to calculate our verified balance, the total token that we have mined, the total CPen that we have mined, they are going to deduct from it the number of tokens that we are supposed to get for referring our referrals, okay? Those who did not do their KYC. So if you have any member of your team that did not do their KYC, what you're supposed to have gotten from them for referring them, it is going to be deducted. That token will be burnt because they did not do their KYC. So now, that your referral reward, once they deduct it from the total amount that you have mined, that will give you the unverified balance. I think in one of my videos, I have explained that, okay? I've explained that in one of my videos, and I just want to lay emphasis on it now. Then there is another reduction. The tweet they made some hours ago, the CPen, I think it's, okay, it was yesterday at exactly 11:15. They told us that a 3% processing fee is applied. Now, this 3%, it means that whatever total amount that you have, when your verified balance is being sent into your exchange, or maybe, yes, I mean exchange, whether your decentralized exchange or your centralized exchange, whether you use Bitmart, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, they are going to deduct 3% of the total amount that you have. That is your total verified balance. They're going to reduce 3%. It is just like your gas fee. So there are two deductions in two stages. One, the unverified balance stage, then secondly, in the distribution stage. So once you see your token balance reduced in your wallet, you really do not have to worry, because the CPen core team, they told us about this. They informed us earlier before now, okay? Now, one thing I like about the CPen is, ever since they started, they have been transparent. Now, this is my opinion. This is what I discovered with the team. They have been transparent, ranging from when they launched their mining app. They have been carrying the community along. There are some other projects that, keep their communities behind, no information. They make their tweet once in a while. They keep their community on suspense in a negative way, in the sense they are not carrying them along to know what are the developmental stages of the project. But the CPen, they have really done a nice work. They did a very nice work, carrying their community along, okay, giving us a total breakdown. I was so marveled when I saw their tokenomics, the total breakdown of the tokenomics. They told you the total supply. They told us the mined token, the locked, not just in percentage, but in exact figure. And now, to go further, to confirm how transparent they are, they gave us the wallet addresses wherein these tokens are in. Now, what this means is that you, as a member of their community, you as a follower, as a pioneer, you can track them with their wallet, with this wallet address. Now, they are built on Binance Smart Chain, that is the BSC chain. With the wallet that they have given us, they made it open to us that we can go to BSC scan and scan this token. Now, we can monitor the transactions that are going on in this token, which means that if there is anything that is fishy going on in the ecosystem, we can trace it in that wallet. If they try to send out from, let's say, what they give to the team to another, maybe they transfer it to another platform or whatever, we can trace it actually in the BSC scan. The same thing to other tokens. You can check the wallet addresses on the tweet they made yesterday, April 2nd at exactly 11:15 a.m. Okay. Now, and from that tweet they made, they say that we are excited to announce that the CPen token distribution has successfully concluded. So what it means is that by now, everybody is supposed to have gotten his or her CPen. So if you did not get your own CPen, this is what we are going to do. First of all, you go to your mining app. You check your mining app. Okay, I'm taking note of your questions. Okay, I will come to your questions. You go to your mining app, then you check to know whether your wallet has been compromised. Compromised in the sense, did anybody change your wallet? Because you know there was a time they made a tweet telling us that they found out something fishy in their ecosystem, and they have tried to tackle that problem, and that problem is a fraudulent act. They discovered that a lot of people they have attacked Pioneer's wallets, and they are changing the wallet. And what this means is that once the token is distributed, of which the distribution is done, you will not get the token. The token will not come into that wallet that you have linked. Rather, it will go into the scammer's wallet. Okay. Now, if you check and you discover that the wallet address you linked is not the same with what you find in your CPen app, then it means that there is a problem. Someone has attacked your account and your token has been sent into the person's wallet. The person has stolen your token. I am sorry for that. Now, if you used MetaMask or let's say your Trust wallet, definitely you are not going to see it once the token is distributed. You can only see it once you import the CPen token using the contract address. And I have explained how to import the token, the CPen token. Yes, I dropped a video. I think that should be the third to the last video that I dropped in my channel. Okay, you can go and check. Okay, sorry, I'm having a bit of a network issue. Okay, of course, you know our country, our network is very, very wonderful. Now, before we move further, in order for me not to miss some questions, I will take these. I'll take a few questions before we proceed. It says, Chibike asked the question: what is holding Binance and other top exchanges to list Pi coins? Is there any issues with Pi to the top exchanges? Well, you know, one thing with Pi is, and some of these top centralized exchanges, the likes of Binance, the likes of Crypto.com, the likes of Kraken, Uphold, Robinhood, and which other one? These are top tier 1 exchanges, all right? They have the processes that they have to pass through before they can bring your token into their exchange. Okay, now if a project team does not meet up with what they have outlined as their standard for listing their token, then they can never list that token. It is just as simple as that. Now, there are many things, there are many reasons behind this, of which I don't think I'll begin to dig out those in this video. There is a speculation. There was, when I was researching yesterday, at about this time yesterday, about Pi, reason why Binance have not listed Pi. There are some funny things that I found out, and one of those funny things is in the tweets of one of the top developers of Pi, who now happens to be maybe just an insider. He made comments of the Pi submitting their, or maybe Binance and Pi coming together to see a way they can, put things together to have Pi listed. And out of a sudden, the tweet disappeared from the internet. I'm going to fish it out and I'm going to show it to you maybe in my subsequent videos on Pi listing. Now, it kept the community, those who were online that is, those who were observant enough. People asked a lot of questions. Why will this tweet come up and all of a sudden it vanished? Probably because something is going on which has not been revealed to the community. Okay, something is really going on, and we expect that in no distant time, Pi is definitely going to be listed on Binance. Now, before talking of Pi being listed on Binance, Binance came up with a kind of a platform where they did voting. That is to know what the community, what the world is saying about Pi, whether they will want the Pi community to list Pi or not. I think I also posted that video. Now, the outcome it resulted at about 75%, averagely 75% or even 80% of those who casted their vote wanted Pi to be, or want Pi to be listed in Binance. But unfortunately, this does not mean that Binance will list the Pi coin. Now, why I say this is because they are not going to go away from their established standards of listing a token to what the general public is saying about a project. Now, if you were so early, if you were able to mine Core, you know that Core is one of the strongest projects that I have seen since I came into this crypto space, mining wise. Okay, the ones we mine, it is one of the, it may not be the best, but it is one of the best projects that I've launched so far. But someone will ask, why up till now Binance have not listed Core? This could be probably because Core team, the Core DAO, they have not met the standard of Binance listing, or if there are any other reason behind them not listing Core, that is best known to them. It is not everything that happens inside that they will come out to tell the community. So the same thing applies to Pi. Okay, the same thing applies to Pi. The Binance team, they will not have to look into the voting of the community before listing the Pi coin. No, it doesn't work that way. They will still have to work with the standard that they have established. So that is that about that. But we remain optimistic because Pi is an utility token. Pi is a very strong project, a very good project. I am a fan of Pi. I am a pioneer, and I hope for the best for the project team. I hope they are going to, in no distant time, list in Binance. Okay, they will just have to settle what is between them. Okay, now Living Power TV said, boss, I need your Telegram link group. Yes, you can check this video description. I dropped my Telegram group link. It is inside there. Both the group and the channel, even my WhatsApp channel, the links are in the description of this video, so you can check the description of this video. Now, if you are just joining us, okay, I can see some new persons joining us. Thank you very much. Please do me a favor, just like this session. Do me a favor, it will help me a lot. But if you know that you don't like the live stream, yes, feel free. You can give me a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. I will appreciate that. It will only help me to serve you better. That will help me know whether I am doing it right or I am doing it in the wrong way. Okay. So another question here is, what is your WhatsApp group number so we can be following you on time whenever you post online video teachings like this? Very important to join you. Okay. Kingsley, thank you for that. Thank you for that. My WhatsApp group link, it's not in the video description, but I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it in the video description. Okay. So you just have to click on it, then you join. I think I will drop it in the comment section. All right, I'll drop it in the comment section. Sorry, my channel has not grown to the extent of having moderators. Otherwise, I would have gotten some moderators that will be helping me do this before, okay, while I keep myself busy in the live session. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it. Okay, just exercise patience. I will drop it and I will notify the community once I do that. Okay, I'll notify the community. Now, I will still be taking some questions. If you are coming in now, please feel free to drop your question if you have any. Okay, so I just drop it, my WhatsApp channel. I just dropped the link right now. Okay, maybe okay through one of my moderators' accounts. It is just dropped there. All right. Okay, so you can check and join my WhatsApp channel if you want. All right, you can join my WhatsApp channel. So I think I have not missed any question. Please, if you know that you have asked any question which I have not responded to, please, you do well to drop that question again. All right. Okay. Solomon Abdul, you asked a question which I almost jumped. You said, I tried the crook method for Blum, but it did not work. Yes, I am sorry for that. I am very, very sorry for that it didn't work. Yes, it actually worked for a lot of persons, and it worked for me. Yes, it worked for me. Okay, it's just unfortunate that some of us, you were not able to use that crook method. Okay, it's I was reviewing the questions and answers from the Blum tweets, and they categorically made it clear that they have removed the what is it called, the proof of activity, that is, sorry, the mem points. Okay, they have removed that 3000 mem points, which when you do the exercise, you're going to get 3000 MP. They have removed it completely. Okay, for those who were able to do it, I think by now you should be qualified for the airdrop. Yes, because once you complete that, you'll be given 3000. You'll be given 3000 MPs, which is very, very okay, and gives you a chance for qualifying for the airdrop. Okay. Okay, you said we are not seeing it. Call the WhatsApp number on voice record. We are listening. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to drop it at the right time. Okay, so just exercise patience. Thank you for your understanding, and thank you for the questions you have asked so far. Please, if you are just joining us, I welcome you. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are old subscribers, if you are a new subscriber, I welcome you. Okay, I discovered that most of you, you have been watching my videos. Unfortunately, you have not subscribed to my channel. I really don't know why. Maybe I am not serving you well, or maybe you don't like my videos. But you'll be doing me a great help if you subscribe to this channel. Okay, you are going to benefit because I'm dropping daily consistent updates in this channel about some of these crypto projects that we have been mining in the space. All right. So now back to Blum. Yesterday, the Blum team, they gave us the eligibility criteria, which the community people, I've said it before, the community members, they were so mad about this. Why should the airdrop criteria, the eligibility criteria, come at this minute? Now, we've been mining. Blum is getting to a year now since we started mining Blum. We just have a few weeks or months left for the Blum to click 1 year since we started mining it. Of all these years, of all these months, weeks, days, they didn't tell us the eligibility criteria. It is just yesterday that they released it. So it made the community so furious. They were so mad at the team. Because if they had told us, then we would have known our direction. We would have known what we are expected to do to qualify for the airdrop. Don't worry, I'll be taking you through. There are some funny questions that I'm going to trash out resulting from these eligibility criteria, which the Blum team gave us yesterday. So, but before going to those questions, let us see the live question. I think someone says, we are not seeing it. Call the number on voice record. Okay, I've attended to this before. Please, I have 1000 MP on Blum. I hope I'm covered. Okay, yes. Regarding the MP, you have 1000 MP. Yes, that is the mem point, which is one of the criteria which you must meet. And the minimum they said is 750. They said you must get up to 750. That is the threshold, okay, in respect of their the eligibility criteria for the qualification. So if you have above 750, it means that you are good to go. You don't have any problem. You are very, very much good to go. You don't have any problem. So, but another thing that will disqualify you is if you are not able to meet other tasks, okay, that is other criteria. Since you have 1,000 mem points, that is good. Do you have up to 100,000 Blum points? That is one. Secondly, do you have a minimum of 2 referrals? If you know that you have all these 3, then you don't have any any problem, okay? You don't have any problem at all. It means that you are qualified for the airdrop and you are good to go. So if you're just joining us, I welcome you. I welcome you. If you're just joining us, thank you for being present in the live stream. Thank you for your presence. I really appreciate this. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, please do me a favor, click on the like button, like this video, please. And if you have not subscribed, please do me a favor to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please. My coming to the live stream, I said it in the beginning of this video. My coming to this live stream is just for me to have a better interactive session with my community members. And henceforth, I have promised that I am going to be coming up live, okay, just for me to treat or handle some of the questions that you may want to ask me. In my WhatsApp group and Telegram group, many people have asked me a lot of questions, which I am not able to answer because of maybe the engagements, okay? Most times I don't have the time to answer to each and every one of you, but in a live session like this, it will be very, very easy for me to answer, because as you drop your questions, I'll be seeing it live and I'll be responding to the question while the live stream is going on. Yes, I can see you, Idi Odom. You said, I'm watching from South Akwa Ibom, to be precise. Wow, that's good. You're welcome, Odom. You are welcome. Yes, you are welcome. I appreciate your presence. Okay. Then Gifts Onyinyechuku say, good evening, Oga Dobis. Hailing you from Old Town. Well done, sir. Where is Old Town? Please let me know, where is Old Town? What do you mean by Old Town? Okay. Nevertheless, you are welcome back. I appreciate your presence in the live stream. I know you have chatted me up on WhatsApp on several occasions, and we've had a little, we've had many interactions on WhatsApp. It is good to have you in my live stream today. I really appreciate that. Okay, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Then another question is, okay, Odom says, I can hear you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you can hear me. You said, we need a video on how to buy dollar or memcoin on Blum app. Okay, now I'm going to take note of that. Okay, I'm going to release that video very soon. Thank you for bringing up that topic, Living Power TV. Thank you for bringing up that topic. So I'm going to create a video in respect of that. Okay, how to buy dollar. I think I understand what you mean there, or memcoin on Blum, or memcoin on Blum. Now, I dropped a video yesterday, and in that video, I showed you how you can create a token, all right? How you can create a token in the mem pad. And for those of you who watched that video, I think that is the last video that I dropped in this channel. That was at the earlier hours of today. I think it was today around 11, 12 thereabouts. I dropped that video. So you can go and watch the video if you want to know how you can create your own token. But mind you, there are some, you need to make some payments, okay? Because if you launch a token there will be some deduction fees, all right? And you are going to pay with Tone, okay? So you should have your wallet prepared before trying to interact with the platform, okay? You'll be charged. Then, okay, Gift on you said, Old Town is Owerri, Imo State. Wow, that is good. You are still close to me, all right? We are close. That is nice. You are welcome again to the live stream. Thank you for being present in my live stream today. I appreciate that. Please do me a favor, like this video. Just click on the like button to like my the live session. Okay, thank you very much. Please remember, the sole purpose of me being here today is to answer your questions. Okay, So while I discuss on other topics, I'll be taking your questions, or while I answer the already asked questions, which I got from my WhatsApp and some of my videos, the comment sections. While you ask yours, I'll be attending to those questions. We are going to be doing it simultaneously. We carry each of them at the same time. All right. Now, while I wait for questions, now there was a question that the community members asked in respect of the proof of activity that the Blum team gave as one of the eligibility criteria. Now, I'm trying to get it. Okay, the second criteria, it says that if you do not have a minimum of 750 mem points, you should complete the proof of activity. Now, many people have asked, how can one know or see the section where the proof of activity task is? Now, unfortunately, like I mentioned it earlier, proof of activity is no more in the Blum mini app. Unfortunately, it is no more there. I discovered that just at the early hours of today after I dropped that video, the last video that I dropped. So as it stands, you cannot do the proof of activity. Yes, you can do the proof of activity because the task has been removed already. So the only gateway you have to meet up with the second criteria is just for you to trade on the Blum mempad or to create a token. Okay, like I said before, I showed you how you can create your own token. I created mine there, just spend few tones. So once you create it, you'll be given 500 MP. And once your token goes to their decentralized exchanges, you'll be given 10,000 MP. You understand? Then also, when you swap, okay, I'm still coming to that. When you swap and you raise up a volume of about $10, then you will be given, I think it's around 50 points. So once you do it a number of times, you raise up to that amount, and then you'll be qualified for the criteria which they give as the second one. This is exactly where many people have problem. The first one is okay. Minimum of 2 referrals is I would say it's okay. But when you talk of that main point, many people are sweating there. Okay, now while I have seen some questions which I will attend to very soon. All right, now let me take some of the questions that I have here. The first one is, I've just made mention of it. How do I get the proof of activity? Yes, like I said, it is no longer available. The proof of activity is no longer available, so you can't find it there. Now, the second question I'm going to take here is, I have completed the proof of activity. Is that okay without the 750 MP? I repeat, I have completed the proof of activity. Is that okay without the 750 MP? Yes. The MP, that is the mem point, and the proof of activity, they are just alternating each other. It's just an alternative. One is an alternative of another. You understand? So what it means, what it means is that if you do not complete one, if you are not successful in one and you are successful in the other one, then you are good to go. So the answer is yes. If you have completed your proof of activity, then you are eligible. You don't need to get the 750 MP. But if you get the 750 MP, it is another addition to you, because in one of their tweets months ago, they said that they are going to be considering people that have a higher mem point. All right. Now, before I proceed with this, let me take the online questions. All right. Okay. Chibike says, Cletus Dobis, I have 3 questions. 1, please, is SPUR going to rise again? Okay, that is 1. And if yes, what is the expected months or year based on your intellectual cryptocurrency knowledge? You see, is SPUR going to rise again? This is an interesting question. Yes, it's a very good question. And I'm happy you asked that question. Actually, I have gotten such questions. This is not the first time. This is not the second time, neither the third time. People have consistently asked me this question. But then, the question is yes. Pi price will rise again. You understand? Pi price will, it is indisputable that it is going to rise again, following what is happening in the market currently. You know, many people were crying why the Pi coin, why the price is down. I think the last I checked, it was $0.67 per Pi. Now, why are they crying? Maybe people, they were expecting to have sold when it was higher. You know, it went up to $2, even above $2. Some exchanges, it went up to $3 like BitGet. So people were crying, oh, I should have sold. Oh, I should have sold. Oh, I am selling late now if I should sell now. Okay, Dobis, is the price going to rise again? Now, this is what I have to say. We are in the altcoin bloodbath season. That is just the situation, the current situation of the market. Of course, you know, Bitcoin, which is the grandfather, the number one cryptocurrency, is the leading force behind every other altcoins. So once Bitcoin pushes, once it begins to rise, definitely the altcoins is alternative coin, altcoins will follow suit. And Pi is not an exception. Pi is also an altcoin. All right. Now, when the real bull run starts, the bull run has started, it is in different stages. We have experienced the first stage, and we are currently in the second stage. Then the last stage, based on my own bias, the last stage, we have not gotten to the last stage yet. The last stage is the stage where you see Bitcoin pumping in a way you have never seen it before. For those of you who are new into the crypto space, okay, there are many predictions that people have made that Bitcoin can get up to $150,000. Some said $130, some said $120, some said even $200. Some has even gone as high as $250. Yes, based on their own bias. Everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. Now, once it reaches this time, definitely every cryptocurrency is going to rise. Once Bitcoin begins to pump, every other cryptocurrency is going to begin to pump. Now, this is how this thing works. Now, let me tell you, this is how it works. Let's say big companies, they are currently investing in, you heard about the Bitcoin ETFs, Solana ETFs, XRP, and all these ETFs. So major companies now are venturing into buying Bitcoin. Sometimes you see, I post it in my WhatsApp group that MicroStrategy bought $1 million, $5 million worth of BTC. The World Liberty Financial that belongs to Donald Trump bought so and so amounts. Coinbase bought this and that, and so on. Now they are investing into, money is now going into Bitcoin. Now a time will come when Bitcoin must have rise to a certain level. You see some people, some investors, they will begin to take out their fund from Bitcoin. Now they will be putting it now into the currencies, the cryptocurrencies that have lower market cap, that are below Bitcoin. Now, after that, money will now be flowing into the altcoins. And when money begins to flow into altcoin, that is when you see altcoins begin to rise, begin to pump, if I should use that word. Okay, you see altcoins, they will begin to pump. Okay, and when you talk about this pump, you see as at last season, you see some coin pumping up to 500x, up to 200x, up to 300x, some even 1000x, depending, but that is for the meme coin and some utility coins. So when you begin to see this volume, this money being pumped into the altcoin, definitely all the altcoin will begin to rise, and Pi itself will also begin to pump. Pi is an utility token. There are many use cases of Pi, and the team, they are still working on it. Okay, many people have started exchanging Pi for goods in the real world I'm talking about. Many exchanges many platforms, they have started using it. You talk of the Pi domain now, you talk of the Pi First, you talk of the Pi Store, and so on and so forth. You see, these are real world use cases that Pi has. This type of coin, it is hard for it to die. It is a very good, strong project and utility coin. So definitely the price of Pi is going to rise. There is no two ways about it. Okay, when other altcoins begin to pump, definitely everything will follow suit. Pi will also pump. Now, but the exact time is what I cannot say, and to what price will it rise to? It has to deal with a lot of technical analysis, which I will not do here, and which may not also work out 100% for Pi, because currently in the crypto market, it is the news that drives, the news is the force that drives the price of our coins currently. Okay, so even if you do your technical analysis and get a certain price, whenever one news comes, it is going to prove your analysis wrong, even if you are right on a normal situation. Once news comes, it is going to put you off balance. So I don't know when exactly it is going to start its pump. Okay, but if it is about the rise of the price, definitely it is going to rise. Now I'll take this question. Please talk about Iceberg, Wcoin, and Dotcoin. I'm still mining them, but I really do not know my fate on those projects. I feel like stopping, but because I've gone far, I just don't know. Well, yes, the W coin, they have given me reasons I should give them a question mark. And why? They keep on today, they'll bring eligibility criteria for the airdrop. Tomorrow, they'll begin to dance to another tune. Next tomorrow, you see them coming up with another one. Now, last week, I think it's over a week now, they brought out the last eligibility criteria for the airdrop, for their airdrop. And that was not the first, neither was it the second. And this, the eligibility criteria is that you must follow BitGet. Now, after they have brought this, we still expect that they are still going to bring another one, because they have brought one before, they brought another one again. I think this one now should be around maybe the third one. Okay, maybe this should be the third eligibility criteria that they have brought since they launched the mining. So as regards this, one thing about this is that we are all doing our best. Okay, we are all doing our best. We are just clicking. So I wouldn't advise you, since we have gone thus this far, I wouldn't advise you to quit. Yes, try to see the end of it. Okay, both the W coin, both the dot coin, and the ICE badge. Okay, now regarding the dot coin, I am sorry to say I have dumped dot coin. I'm sorry to say that I dumped dot coin because I didn't get the positive vibe that I expected from them. So I decided to put them away. Okay, I decided to put them away. So I'm not mining Dotcoin anymore for now. Although I still have it in my phone. Anytime they say maybe listing or whatever, if I see any good news about it, I can just hop in again. Okay. Then as regards the ICE badge, one thing I hate about a project is telling people to pay to claim their project. Had it been, it is a retroviral airdrop, I would say yes, maybe on testnet, that you need certain amount of dollars to perform your on-chain transactions so that you earn your points. That is a different case. But ICE badge, being a Telegram mini app, they came up and told us that we are to pay 1.5 ton. Do you know how much that is? 1.5 ton just to claim our airdrop. Well, the only thing I have to say there is, if you know that you can sacrifice 1.5 ton if you are financially buoyant and if you trust the team, you go ahead. Personally, for now, I put ICE badge on hold. Yes, unfortunately, I put it on hold. And why I did that is because of that red flag which I saw. You can imagine, we have millions of daily active users of the ICE badge. You can imagine if 1 million persons pay 1.5 ton to claim their airdrop. Now, the question now you ask is, when they distribute, will what they will give to the community, that is each person, will it amount to 1.5 ton? That is what you're supposed to ask. Okay, so when I saw that, I discovered that to me it is a red flag. So I just quit. I put it on pause. Okay, but you can, whoever that has or is financially buoyant and you know that you can chest it, yes, if you know that you can bear the loss, you can go ahead. Maybe if you have, let's say, millions of the token, maybe if you have mined millions of the token, you can go ahead and then spend the 1.5 ton. Left for me, I'm not spending a dime for any Telegram project. I have canceled that. I have canceled it totally. I'm not spending a dime. So that is what I have to say about that. Okay. Now the next question is, second question is the price of Pi that is going down. Is it a method of pushing the pioneers to sell off before the main price will be pushed up to normal? You know, Pi as a crypto project, it is one thing that people do not understand is people who are shouting about the GCV 314,000 for one Pi, you know, comparing it with BTC. Based on my own bias, I don't think there is any project that worth comparing with BTC. You can compare it with BTC on maybe their functionality or maybe the use case, okay? But being the number one crypto project in the crypto industry, Bitcoin has gone far. So you can't compare Pi and Bitcoin. Now, regarding the price of Pi going down, this is, I made mention of it before, this is what is affecting the general market. It is not just Pi. It is not just Pi. It is affecting the whole market, not just Pi. Every other coin is down. Like I said, we are in the period we call the altcoin bloodbath. Okay, that is why you see every coin reducing. Okay, somebody chatted me up last in my WhatsApp. That was last week, and he says, "Bros, I used to have $2,000 in my portfolio, in my crypto portfolio. Unfortunately, as at last week, he was just seeing 200. Do you know how many percent it has reduced? Someone who used to have 2,000 has now reduced to 200. I think probably that wallet or maybe that account or that portfolio should majorly be, let's say, memcoin. Okay. Now, that's what affected that wallet is a practical example of what is happening in the market currently, and that is the same thing that is affecting Pi. It is the altcoin bloodbath. Okay, every coin is down now, and this is the best time for those who want to invest. This is the best time. Whoever that is coming into cryptocurrency at this point in time and have the finance to invest, I must tell you, this is the best time you can invest in good projects. I'm not talking about dusts. I'm talking about good and real project that has utility, use case, and even meme coins. Okay, meme coins can make you millionaires, even more than those utility tokens, but it is very risky. Okay, now this is not a financial advice. Okay, whatever I say here, you can just maybe conduct your own research before you take any decision. So regarding the price of Pi, it is not being manipulated for people to sell so that they buy back. No, this is just what is happening in the general crypto market. So, but for pioneers who want to sell, you can sell. If you want to sell, if you don't want to sell, you can just leave it. All right. There is no need. What are you selling it for if you don't need money? So you can just leave it. Okay. Now I will take the next question. Thank you. Chibike, I hope I've answered your question. Please, if you are not clear, you can still drop your question again. That is why I'm here today, just to answer your question. Ask me any question. Okay. But remember, we are going off topic. Today I said we are going to be talking about Blum and CPen. Okay, but I'll still come to that. Okay, Gift Tanya said, please remind network. Which way? What is remind network? Please remind network. Which way? Do you know about MineSwap and those projects on MineSwap like Pi, etc.? How do I withdraw them? Well, I don't really know what the mind swap is all about. Yes, sincerely speaking, I don't know what mind swap is all about. I've not come across that. And yes, I've really not come across that. Please, I am sorry, I've not come across mind swap. Okay, is it a crypto project? You can tell me more about it. Is it a crypto project or is it an exchange? Because it looks like an exchange by that word, mind swap. Okay, so I'll be taking another question. Okay. With VR, okay, you say hi. Yes, VR, you are welcome back. You are welcome to my live stream. I appreciate your presence here. If you are just joining us, thank you very much for joining the live stream. I so much appreciate your presence here. It really means a lot to me. So I want you to do me a favor. Hit on the likes button, like this video. I'm just getting 10 likes here. Please like this video just to, this will show me that what I am doing, that you appreciate it. And if you are not finding any value in my contents, please give me a thumbs down. I will appreciate it. This will help me to know how to serve you better. I am here for you, okay? I am here for you. So you're welcome, VR. Okay, how can I import my CPen token to my Trust wallet? IDI Udom. Okay, I have dropped that video before now. Okay, I have dropped that video. Let me see if I can get it. All right. You need to be following up. Honestly, you need to be following up because when I drop videos and you come to a session like this and you begin to ask me those questions, it will seem as if I have not done anything. Okay, but it is all accepted. I appreciate that. So I am dropping the video right now for you. Okay, one of my moderators is dropping the video, okay, through the moderator's account. Okay. Yes, you can check this link now that I just dropped, okay, through the moderator's account. Okay. Now, Chibikokoye, you asked another question. You said, what is the expected listing price of a mining coin that are mined for 4 years and then have their own blockchain and a community of above 14 million players? Star Network mining coin, precisely. Well, the Star Network, thank you for asking this question, Chibike. Thank you for asking this question. Well, I started mining this project that you just talked about. That is the Star Network. Star Network, I started mining Star Network. That is as far back as 2020. That was 2022. I started mining Star Network 2022. And up till date, they have not launched. You can imagine that kind of project. Up till date, they have not launched. But at some point, I will abandon the project. At some point, I still go back to the project and I resume my mining. Okay, I resume my mining. And I've just been trying, I've just been clicking. So I don't know, they may come up one day and take everybody by surprise. Now, this was how Pi did same thing. I have met a lot of people those people who came into the space before me and those people who found out about Pi before me. Many people abandoned their accounts. It was when they began to hear about the mainnet migration. That was when they went and brought back their accounts and had to log in to start mining. So what it means is that Pi, at their moment of silence, being silent does not mean that they are not working in their ecosystem. It doesn't mean that they are not working, that the team is not working. Okay, so I applied the same knowledge in this Star Network. Okay, I'm still mining it. Maybe tomorrow they may take us by surprise. They will come up, okay, tomorrow we are going to be doing our TGE, or next month we are going to be doing our TGE. This is our airdrop eligibility criteria. You must have one referral. You must have your star point to so and so. You must have up to so and so balance. Okay, then you see people, those who initially have the accounts and must have deleted it or stopped mining, they will start revisiting the account. So those kind of projects you can never tell. All right, you can never tell. So if you still have the strength, you can keep on mining. If you don't have the strength, well, you have the decision to take. Okay, so I really do not, regarding the price, I really do not know the price. Okay, I really do not know the price, the possible price of it, that is the launching price, I really do not know. Okay, once again, for those of you who are just joining us, you are welcome to the live stream. This is, we are paying a debut to YouTube live stream, the Dobis Crypto Series channel. This is its debut to the YouTube. Okay, this is my first time of coming live, and my coming live is just for my community members, to have my community members see me, meet me, and for us to have an interaction, an interactive session. Okay, sometimes we talking behind bars, behind the phone, sometimes it doesn't create that relationship. Okay, and that is why I've come out online live to have an interactive session with you. So we go ahead with the question. Someone here says, okay, still on the question of gift, please send the recorded version to us in your platform, because I didn't hear your response on the question I asked. Okay, I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it to the group. Okay, I'm going to send it to the group. Please, if you are still hearing me, please, you do well to drop a comment in the comment section. Just tell me, Dobis, I can hear you. Or just say, I can hear you, just for me to know that I am on track. Okay, thank you very much as you do that. All right, the next question here is, please, can you help us list out some coins you would have advised your community to buy and hold? Well, okay, this question is coming from who? Okay, Smart Utilities. Okay, this is your first comment. Okay, thank you for this question. I love this question. Actually, in this space, I seldom advise people on cryptocurrency that they will buy, or the coin that is the best for them to buy, because it is very, very risky. And most of the influencers, including myself, I'm so scared of releasing that information, especially those who are in my inner circle, that I know that there are people who are very, very much ready and knows what crypto is all about. They know what is obtainable in the space, and that anything can happen at any time in the crypto space. But for the fact that you are here, I appreciate it, and I'm going to give you my suggestion based on my bias in the space. My bias, I mean, is based on my understanding about the coin that I'm going to mention now. I'm going to come online live again to discuss about this project for those who will be interested. And also I'm going to drop it in the group. I'm going to drop the link in the group so that those who will want to participate in the live session, they can participate. Now, quickly, let me give you some coin that you can buy. And the reason I'm giving out this is because I personally, it is part of my portfolio. I cannot tell you what I am not doing. Okay, I'm telling you what I am doing, and if I should tell you buy any coin, it means that already I have bought the coin. Now, whatever coin you buy, before mentioning the coin, make sure that 70%, or let's say 80% of your crypto portfolio is coin that have solid foundation. That is coin that has very good tokenomics, very good narrative, coin that you know that they are not meme coins. Now, if you are buying meme coin, I believe you know meme coin. Meme coins are coins that are very, very volatile. If you are buying meme coin, do not put huge amounts of money in any meme coin. Now, the way I have designed my portfolio for this bull run, 80% of my fund is in utility tokens. Okay, projects that I know that are very strong and that they are not volatile. Now, the remaining 20%, I have dashed out some percentage of dollars into some of the meme coins. So in this video, I'm just going to give you 2 coins that I know that can form part of 80% of your portfolio, and also another 2 meme coin that I know or that I suggest should form part of the remaining 20% of your portfolio. Okay. Now, the first coin I will advise you to, or rather, I'm sorry for using that word advice. The coin I will suggest you to buy is, first is Casper. Yes, go and get Casper. Casper, has a very unique feature, and I have my reasons, which is not my purpose of this video, but just for the sake of the question that you've asked me, Casper is the first token. Then, not token, the first coin. There is a difference between coin and token. Casper is the first coin I will suggest you buy. Secondly, my favorite coin, of course, you know that, which is Core. Yes, if you're looking for a project to buy, go and buy Core DAO. Core. Many people are antagonists of Core. Definitely, it's not everybody that will like the project. But ever since Core started its mining, I have been following this project squarely, and I can tell you that it was investing in. Okay, this is my suggestion based on my own bias in the space and the current market situation. So that is just, there are others, but this is just the 2 that I will suggest for now. Then the remaining 20%, okay, which I can say maybe you can split it and dash it out, whether $10, $20, $50, $100, depending on your financial capacity. I will say the first one is Brett. Okay, the first one is Brett. Brett is built on Base blockchain. Okay, it's built on Base blockchain. It is a meme coin. Yes, it is a meme coin. So it has the highest market cap in the Base ecosystem. Yes, then followed by, I think, Toshi. Okay, Base and Brett and Toshi. I think they are the highest in the Base blockchain. But I won't advise you now to buy Toshi. Okay, you can buy it if you want. But to move forward, the second one, aside Brett, that you can invest in is Popcat. Popcat has a very good narrative. Okay, Popcat has a very good narrative, although it's a meme coin. And take note that these meme coins, they are very, very volatile, and anything can happen at any time. So any money that you're putting in your meme coin, make sure it is money that you can afford to lose. Same thing applies to every other cryptocurrency, but those utility tokens like Core, Casper, even Pi itself, they are tokens that you know that have strong community, and it's difficult for those coins to die. Okay. Now, when I say anything can happen in the crypto space, if you have been in this system for, let's say, 2-3 years, you will discover that a lot of mess have happened in the crypto space in the past, just like the case of Luna that wiped away billions of dollars in the market, and a lot of people invested in it. Personally, I invested in Luna. That was around 2022. I think, yeah, 2022, yes. Luna crash. Okay, and it affected a lot of people. And it really ran people bankrupt, if I should use that word. So anything can happen in this crypto space. So whatever you are buying, you make sure that you are putting in money that you don't need now, that you don't want to use now. And also, if it is meme coin, make sure that you are putting in money that you can afford to lose. So I think this is what I'll be saying about that, the coin you can invest in. For 80%, I'll suggest Core and Casper. Okay. Then for meme coin, I will suggest Brett and Popcat. Okay, there are many others. Yes, there are many others. And I see them as being a promising one amongst the list of the many meme coins that we have out there. Okay, so I have many questions here. Let me take them before our time runs out. Star Network is about to list. They have serious discussions with exchange as well. Thank you for bringing up this update, Kingsley Chibuoke. Yes, Chibuoke. Thank you for bringing up this update. I will visit their handle to see what actually is going on there. Okay, then I'm going to notify the community. Now, Chibike, you said, thank you very much for this live chat. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Chibike. I appreciate your presence in this live chat. Okay. Okay, Crypto Rain 3, you are welcome. You say, I can hear you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Smart Utilities, I appreciate you once again. Thank you for your comment. Okay, thank you for your comments. I appreciate your comments. You can hear me. Thank you. Now, we continue with the Blum. Remember, if you still have questions, please feel free to drop your questions. I will not get tired today because I have dedicated this day for my community members. So, today is for you. I am here for you. So, ask me any question that you want to ask, and I will answer your questions. Now, there's another person that asked a question about Blum. He says, I did 0.25 tones or 0.1 tones to do the quest. I don't remember exactly. If I did this quest, do I need 750 points? And the answer is from the Blum team themselves. They said, if you have completed the proof of activity, no need to have MPs. I've said this a number of times. If you have completed the POA, no need of you struggling yourself for the MPs. Okay. Now the next question here is what about drop game? I can't play the whole 1K play passes. Will it be automatically converted to Blum points or vouchers? The answer is, according to the Blum team, they said it might be a possible multiplier. That is, the Blum game, the drop game that is given to you in that the Telegram mini app, you can play it. Is a way of making you boost your Blum point. Okay, not the main points, your Blum point. All right. Then another question here says, you've failed the community. Now, here is where the community, they are expressing their annoyance over the team, over the Blum team. You have failed the community. I'm reading straight from their Twitter handle. You promised to list Q1. Now you are moving us to Q3. What the fuck? Well, the answer is Q3 listing is referring to project listing on Blum, not Blum listing. I have said this before. Okay, so the listing that they mentioned in the Q2, not Q1, it was for projects that are listing on Blum and not the Blum listing itself. Okay, it says here, another question here says, it's not the criteria, it is the plan to disqualify a huge number of users. Excuse me. Now, let me show you something that is very, very shocking. This is the response of the Blum team. I'm sorry. The Blum team says, we have 90 million plus mini app users. Excuse me. 90 million plus. Just imagine what amount of airdrop will be if we reward all of them. You see, 90 million app users. This response is coming from the Blum team themselves, that currently the number of users of their Telegram mini app is over 90 million. Wow. Even if they should distribute $1 to everybody, do you think this project can raise up to 90 million at launch? Do you think so? 90 million plus. Now, when I saw this, it gave me a red flag that this may end up being dust. I'm not saying for sure, but with the signs that I've seen here, you can imagine 90 million persons. Okay, so this could be, it does not necessarily mean that they are going to distribute their token to the 90 million persons. That is why they have brought out this eligibility criteria, so that they can fish out a lot of people, those who are not qualified for the airdrop, because they know that it is not everybody that will meet up with the eligibility criteria. Okay. Now it says, can you do anything with minimum 2 referral criteria? The answer is, you still have time to invite friends. The snapshot hasn't been done. So for those who have not met the minimum referral count, which is 2 referral, you can still do your referral. You can refer your if you have two numbers and you don't know anybody to refer, you can register those two numbers in Telegram. Once you register them, you can refer yourself. And once you refer yourself, you meet up with the two referrals, which is their minimum criteria. Okay, and also you can use your WhatsApp status. You can share your links in your WhatsApp status so that people will join and you meet up with that minimum criteria. Okay, so the next thing I will be looking into is now I still have some questions here unanswered. I still have some questions unanswered. It says, so if you have no referral, but we have 150K Blum points and 5K Blum points, we are still not eligible. What a funny criteria. So they responded, that is the Blum team themselves, now they responded. You can literally invite your family members. Wow, you can invite your family members. So the summary of all this is that you must have that requirement. You must have that requirement. Okay, you must have a minimum of 2 referrals. So there is no two ways about it. There is no gospel to be preached about it, and there is no way you can maneuver it. Just make sure that you pass their proof of activity, you get your MEM points, and you get your Blum points as well. Okay, so there is nothing like cheat. So just try to do it the right way. Now, this brings me back to the question someone asked before I proceed. Okay, now the question was, I think it is Onye Chukwu that asked that question, and she asked that they tried the crook method and it didn't work. And I think I've answered that. Those who tried that crook method and it didn't work, unfortunately, in fact, I'm sorry, I really do not know what to say about that. I used it and it worked for me. And also I showed you the alternative that you're supposed to use. So if you did not, if you can't see it anymore in your mini app, it means, okay, so you just have to use the main part or trade with the Blum, with the Blum trading bots in order to qualify for that, to get up to that criteria. Okay. So I'm trying to get more questions. Okay. Okay. The next question is I have 120K BP and I have 6 referrals. How do I go about completing the POA? Okay, yeah, he has 120 Blum points and he has 6 referrals. How can he complete the proof of that is the POA, the proof of activity? Yes, I've said it before. The proof of activity has been removed. The proof of activity has been removed. So there is, you just have to trade. Okay, you just have to trade $10 above so that you receive your 750 MPs. All right. The next question says, so sad, I can't do 760 MP and so on and so forth. So I believe I have summarized the whole questions. I've summarized the whole questions. Okay, so if you still have any, you can ask your question in the comment section below. All right. Now I will have to take the live questions, and that question is, okay, I think it's not reflecting there. It's reflecting here. Good work, keep it up. Okay, thank you, Pam Bulus. I appreciate that comment. God bless you for that. Okay, I appreciate the comments. Smart Utility said Dustina is loading in Blum. Actually, I suspected this. Well, it may end up being what it will be, which I cannot say for now. Okay, I can't say for now. Okay, I can't say for now. Comfort, thank you for your question. You said, my MetaMask is showing GNG instead of CPen token name. Please, what do I do to import my token in MetaMask? Yes, thank you for asking me this question. Many people have complained about this CPen having this GNG or GND when they are trying to import. And I have found some solutions to that. And one of the solutions is one of my member, he told me that he used this laptop. He just imported his wallet into his laptop, and he made use of the laptop and created or added the token using the contract address, and it worked for him. Secondly, another person told me that he made use of VPN and it worked for him. That is, when he tried to import the token using the contract address, it was showing GND, so he had to use VPN and it worked for him. So you can as well make use of VPN if you wouldn't mind. Okay, you can try it out. Then another thing I discovered is when I tried it, it happened to me. Yes, it happened to me. And what I did was I updated my my MetaMask. Yes, I updated my MetaMask, and immediately I updated my MetaMask, it worked out. Okay, so if your MetaMask is not up to date, you can go to Play Store and update your MetaMask and retry it. Okay, try and update your MetaMask and retry it. So if you try these three means, definitely it is going to work out. Okay, it is going to work out. All right, so just try it, and if you try it, if it doesn't work, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. All right, you can chat me up on WhatsApp, and we'll know what else to do. All right, now I'll be taking the next question from Smart Utilities. Please, how do I check if I'm eligible for this Blum? I have done the proof of the POC. I think this POC, what you mean here is POV since, but I don't know how to check. Okay, the only way now, I assume that you should check for your POV is through your mem points. If you have done the proof of activity before, in your mem point, you should see 3,000. Yes, 3,000 MP. So that is just the only way for you to check it. Okay, that is just the only way for you to check it. You understand? So once you check it and you don't have up to 3,000, it means that you didn't do it. It is just as simple as that. So you just have to use the alternative means. Just use the alternative means to fill it up. Okay, that is to get the minimum, the required number. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us, thank you for joining our live stream. I welcome you to this live stream. This is Dobis Crypto Series channel. If you're a new subscriber, you are welcome. If you're an old subscriber, you're also welcome. Do me a favor, like this video. Make sure you like this video. Okay, click on the like button to like this video. Feel free to share this video. Okay, share this video so that your friends, those who may have one or two questions to ask, they can come online and ask their questions. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much as you do that. God bless you. Okay. I will take another question. Let me see if there is another question for us before I proceed. We say, Bossman, okay, Udom, you're asking a question. Please talk about how to import CPen token seamlessly to Trust Wallet, please. I think I have talked about this and I have dropped a video about this. Okay, but since you have asked the question here, I will let me say something about it. Okay, now you copy the contract address. Okay, when you copy the contract address, Udom, I hope you are listening to my response. When you copy the contract address, you go over to your Trust Wallet. Now, at the top right-hand corner, there is an icon that you are going to see. It is at the top right-hand corner, the topmost right-hand corner. You click on that icon, or if you see a plus icon on the screen, always at the right-hand corner, click on that plus. Now, once you click on that plus, you are going to see something will display showing you Ethereum network. Now, once you see that Ethereum network, you click on the Ethereum network, then you select BNB. You are going to see where it is written BNB or Smart Chain. You are going to see it here, Smart Chain. Now, click on that. Okay. Once you click on BNB, That is the network. You have selected the network. Then you go ahead and under where we have the token address, you paste that contract address that you copied. Now, when you paste the contract address that you copied, automatically the name of the token, that is the CPen, the name, the symbol, and the decimal point will appear automatically. Now, once it appears automatically, you just click on import. I think it is on import or add. Just click on the add button. It will add automatically. And when you go back to the home page, you're going to see the CPen there. Okay, so that is just the simple way for you to do this. I don't see it being very difficult. That is just the simple way you can do it. Okay, so if you are still confused, you can chat me up on WhatsApp and I can take it up from there. All right, I can take it up from there. Now, I discovered that many people are selling their token, that is their CPen, and I wonder why they are selling their token. A token, you know, that has not officially launched. You are selling it, you know, and the sale is off the counter, that is in black market. What if they launch and at the end of the day, the launching price is higher than what you sold? This is the same thing that happened to a lot of people during the time of Pi. People said below 1,000. People sold above 1,000. Now, those who sold below what the price was at the listing price, they were regretting it. Okay, people were regretting it so badly. So I don't see the reason you should sell. If you have been patient all these years, it is almost a year since we started mining the CPen. So if you can be patient mining this CPen since its inception till now, why can't you be patient for just a few weeks or a few days, as the case may be, for the core team to launch their project so that you sell your token? Okay, well, I will suggest you exercise patience so that once the token launch, you sell. Okay, now if you feel that you're selling it off the counter, you're selling it at the black market, that it is the best for you, well, that is your decision to take. It is not a decision someone else will take for you. All right, so but just mind you, the CPen has not officially launched. Okay, take note of this. The CPen has not officially launched. So anybody who is selling CPen now is selling it on black market. All right, he's not selling it on, that's not the right price because nobody knows the right price. Now if you use your Bitmart exchange, yeah, that's your Bitmart centralized exchange, you discover that whatever token you have, there is an equivalent in dollar, that is the amount. For those who were asking me about price, I've talked about the price before, but let me use this opportunity to just refresh. Using that value that we saw in our Bitmart, what it means is that CPen, excuse me, it means that CPen, they are going to launch with a price of $0.003. That is what it means. Okay. Now, if they launch above that, then we're going to be seeing a different figure there. If they launch below, we're going to see a different figure there. There was a little analysis we made at the beginning of the video, which I've done before this live session. I said, using the total supply that they have given us, if the project happens to launch at a 10 million market cap, then we should expect the price to be around 0.0042. That is the price for CPen, for one. Now, if they happen to launch at 30 million market cap, you can punch this in your calculator using the formula. Now, we should expect the price to be 0.0126. That is if it launches 30 million market cap. Now, if the market cap starts with 50 million, we should then expect 0.021. If it is 100 million, we should expect 0.042. If it is 500 million, which is, I don't know how possible this is going to be. If it is 500 million, that is half a billion, we should expect 0.21. So, in my own opinion, the price of the launching price or the market cap launching should be between 10 to 30 million market cap. Hence, we should expect the launching price to be around 0.003 to 0.125. So this is my own price prediction for the the CPen? I know many people have asked this question and they really want to get an answer. There's many people want to get an answer, and I think I've given you that answer. So for those of you who are just joining us, it's over 1 hour we started this live session. Thank you very much for joining us. You are welcome to the live stream. I've told you the essence of this live stream is for me to have an interactive session with my community member to build a more closer relationship. And also, if you have any question, you can, this is the opportunity for you to ask me your question. And also for you to see the voice behind all the videos that you have been watching in this in this channel. I know many of you, who is this guy? Where is he? And some of you, when you hearing the voice, you may think it's one big man. Yes, this is me. Yes, Dobis, we are not two. I am not left somewhere else. This is me. I know remain for anywhere, and I may be this. Okay, so it is not that huge, what you were expecting to see. This is just me, and I appreciate the relationship and the journey you have embarked on with me ever since I created this YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me, and I appreciate that. God bless you for that. My prayer is that you are going to succeed in this space. Definitely you are going to succeed. God hear our prayers. Now, the question I'm going to take here is from Coin Arising. Coin Arising, thank you for this question. Please, if you are just joining us, please feel free to like this live stream, okay? Click on the thumbs up, okay? But if you know that you don't enjoy this, if you know that you don't like the value that I'm providing here, please give me a thumbs down. Yes, I will appreciate it, because it is helping me. It is going to help me to serve you better. It's going to help me to know where I'm getting it right, where I'm getting it wrong, how to put things right, and how to serve you better. Okay, it is for my own good in order to serve you well. All right, it says, please, boss, are there better ways one can be earning consistently rather than all these farming? Well, there are many ways in the crypto space one can earn. There are many ways. Apart from this farming, there are what we call the test nets, which I know you are very much aware of. And this test net is just like the farming, but it's somehow more stressful than some of the farming, some of the mining, where you have to just click once a day, or twice a day. There are some test nets that will request you to be, you'll be performing some transactions, you swap, and your points will be increasing. It is one of the ways you can earn if you don't want to be mining. Okay, like currently, I am into these projects by the core DAO, whereby they are using the AKA Finance and some other decentralized exchanges that built their project on the core chain. When you swap on their chain, you'll be given what we call the sparks. And at the end of the day, the sparks will be converted to core. I've not introduced it to the community anyway. This is something I've been running myself, because I know if I introduce it to the community, it requires you in putting money into it, but definitely you are going to get something out of it at the end of the day. They're actually in their season 4, I think, or season 3 of it. So it's one of the ways you can earn. Okay, if you want to get yourself, if you want to onboard, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. I can show you how to do it, but I'm going to put something in order to get something. It's a kind of a retroactive exercise. All right. Another way you can earn, in this space, there are bots. There are bots that can help you trade. And when these bots are trading, you'll be earning rewards. You understand? You'll be earning in dollars. So there are some that I'm using as well. There are some bots that I've been using. I'll just set the bots, and the bots will be trading for me. I will, this time I'm going to introduce that bot into the community. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to teach you how to use it for those who will be interested. I'm going to teach you. So it is one of the ways that I personally am earning. Remember, I told you I cannot tell you what is not working for me. It is something that is working for me. That is what I will share with my community members. All right. So another better way you can earn is by investing. Okay, just putting your money into some of these cryptocurrencies. When the price appreciates, you can swap, you can sell, and then you have your gain to enjoy. Okay. Now the thing here is all these things that pays. Some of them you have to impute your money. Okay, you have to impute something so that you get out something. Okay, but as a new beginner, as a newbie in this space, as a newbie, airdrop is one of the ways or the best way for you to start as a newbie that does not have the financial capability to buy tokens or to buy coins. You start with airdrop. I started with airdrop. Yes, until today, I am still doing airdrop by the grace of God. Okay, so you can start with airdrop. Take it serious. Okay, take it serious. The reason why many people are not succeeding in this space, I must tell you, is when you are jumping from here to here, jump here, come out, you jump here, you come out, you jump here, you come out. Before coming into this space, you should have a focus. What is my target? What do I want? Now, when you begin to ask yourself this question, that is when you know your direction in this space. You don't just begin to, this airdrop, you just see a link, you click. Tomorrow another airdrop comes, you see a link, you click. Next tomorrow, you know. One of the topics that I have said that I'm going to be discussing in this in one of my live sessions in the future, by the grace of God, is what you need to know before engaging yourself in any airdrop. Okay? Because many people are getting it very, very wrong. Many people are getting it wrong. Now, in my WhatsApp group and Telegram, it's almost every day I get several links from different people. This person will send today, another person will send tomorrow, another person will send tomorrow. Come on, you know, but since I have known what I wanted, I don't just jump into a project. I don't just jump into a mining exercise because other people are mining it. And that is why if you check, for those of you who have been following me closely, there are some selected projects that I'm mining, and there are others that there are thousands that I'm not mining. And it is not that I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing them. They may be very, very wonderful, but then I cannot pack the whole of my hands and put into my mouth at the same time, because I know that I will not make it out of it. I'm not going to get something positive out of it. So I'll just come into the space and select one or two of the airdrops that I know that can benefit me. Okay, then I will venture into it and I will give my full time to it, and I will see it to the end. Okay, I will see it to the end. So if you really want to make it out in this space, have a focus. Don't just jump in and jump out and you expect to make it someday. I am speaking from experience because it happened to me. But then I never had a direction, and nobody was there to guide me. That was the time people would tell you, okay, you have to pay 200, let's say, you have to pay 5,000 naira for me to give you a link. Just this link that we are sharing. There was a time, you can ask questions. There was a time in the past when people will tell you to pay them 5,000 naira, 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, just for them to give you a link, an airdrop link. Is that not insane? You understand? Is that not insanity? And these things happen mostly to newbies, those who are new in the space. So have a focus. If you are doing airdrop, face it squarely and see the end part of it. You don't just jump here, jump here, jump here. What are you going to get at the end of the day? That is the question you should ask yourself. Okay, so before we proceed, I want to welcome those of you who are just joining us in this live stream. I appreciate your presence in this live stream. This is our first time. This is our first live stream in this channel. This is Dobis Crypto Service channel. Thank you very much. I think I still have a few time left to end this online session. Okay, I just have few minutes left. So with these few minutes, I want you to drop your questions. If you have any question, drop your questions. Subsequently, we shall be having, by the grace of God, frequently these live sessions where you are going to be asking me your questions, and I'll be responding to those questions. And if you have any idea that you wish to share or any video that you want me to create, then you let me know. Okay. Udom, you said I can hear you, but you are yet to answer my question. I think I've answered your question, or maybe you are still behind. Sorry, guys. You're welcome back. Those of you who are just joining us, I'm sorry I had a bad network. Okay, but I'm sorry I had a bad network. Okay, but I think it's manageable now. It's manageable now. Okay. Udom, please, if there is any question that I have not answered, you can drop it again here. All right, just copy it and drop it back here so that I will answer that. Now, Daddy T Media, thank you very much. Okay, this is your first comment in this live session, and I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much for this question that you've asked. How can I get my main point? Okay, you were late in the live stream. I've actually explained how to get the main point. You can only get the main points now by trading. Yes, by trading, because the crooked method that I taught you guys yesterday, the video, okay, I posted the video today. That item there is no more there, okay? It is no more there. The proof of activity task, it is no more there. It is when you do that proof of activity task, you'll be getting 3,000 MPs, but unfortunately, they have removed it. So the only way you can get it now is either by launching a token. That is the last video that I dropped in this comment. You can, in this channel. You can check the video. It is the last video that I dropped in this channel. So you check the video so that you watch and see how you can get your meme point. The first one, I've said it before, by making use of the trading bot of the Blum meme pad, you can create your own token to get the meme points. When you create a token, you'll be given 500 M points. And once your token gets into their decentralized exchange, you're going to get 10,000 points. They're going to give you 10,000 points. That is when the token that you have created gets to their decentralized exchange. Now, there are other ways you can get. If you trade using their trading bot, you can, with a volume of $10, you can be given 50. I think it is 50 MPs that they normally give. So the best thing for you to do now is, or the quickest way for you to get it now, is for you to trade. Okay. Now, why I suggest trade is because if you input your money in it, after your trading, you can still remove back your money and send it back to your wallet. You understand? From whichever wallet you get the fund. For instance, if you release $20 or $10 or $11 and you use it to trade. When I mean trade, you can just swap your tone to USDT, swap USDT back to tone, swap tone to USDT. You can do it interchangeably. You can do it many times. Okay. Once you accumulate up to $10 of $10 trading volume, you get 50 points. If you do it again and accumulate another $10, you get another 50 points. That is how you continuously do it. And as you're doing it, it will be adding up to your balance. Although there may be some transaction charges. You understand? So just take note of this. There may be some transaction charges. Okay. For instance, if you put in $10, you may not come out with $10. Maybe they may use maybe $1 or maybe 0. a few cents. All right. Okay. I think that has answered your question. Then, Idom, I have answered how to import CPen token. I have dropped the video, and the title of that video is how to add CPen to your wallet. Okay. I think that is the title of the video. Now, through my let me say my moderator's account, let me send the video to you now. You can check it in the link. Okay, how to add CPen to your to MetaMask and Trust Wallet. Okay. Now my moderator's account, I have just sent it there. Okay. Okay, I've just sent it there. So you can watch that video. That is how you can add the CPen to your MetaMask. Okay. Then Daddy T Media, I think I've answered your question. Okay. So with my explanation, I believe you understand how you can get your meme points. Smile, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate your comments. And thank you for being part of our live session today. We just have a few time to close this live stream. Smile says, I'm unable to connect with TCC. Why? What is the problem? What is the problem? Why can't you connect? Okay. Now, if you want to access your account in the TCC, you just have to input your username and your password. Just input your username and your password, and then you get access to your account. You'll be logged into your account. Okay? Yes, TCC mining. Yes, I understand you. TCC mining. Yes, I'm with you. I understand. So just input your email and your password. Then you log in. That is all. Okay? So what exactly was your experience? What did you encounter? Is it telling you wrong password? Or are you not able to log in because of network? Okay, the mining hang. Okay, now there is a circle. There is a circle that has a battery sign. Okay, a battery sign at the right-hand corner. So once you log in there, you tap that circle. Once you tap that circle, that is the mining button. It will reactivate. It will activate your mining session. Okay, that is how it works. So each time you log in, it is at the right-hand corner. Yes, it is circle. It has a battery sign on it, a battery charging sign on it, showing the mining icon. You can just click on it. Then it will begin to mine. Okay. So I just have a few minutes left. For those who are just joining us, you're welcome. You can quickly drop your question in the comment section, and I will answer those questions. So for those of you joining, okay, once again, thank you very much for joining the live stream. We are just paying a debut today to the YouTube live stream. This is our first time of coming live in this space, and I so much appreciate you guys for your presence. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. Thank you for your active participation. I am grateful. Okay, so I'm still expecting questions. Okay, before we wrap it up. Okay, before we wrap it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Then, having said all this, and since we do not have any question, I can see some people joining. If you are just joining, thank you. I think I will still have to give you people just a few time. For those of you who have questions to ask, you can ask me your questions and I will attend to those questions just quickly before we go to rest for today. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your presence. Okay. So let's say if I have, for those of you who are selling your CPen, please mind you that the CPen have not launched yet. So I wonder why you are selling your CPen. I really do not understand why you should be selling your CPen at this time of the day when the project have not launched yet. It's an error on my own side. It's an error. So don't sell your CPen to anybody. Okay? Don't sell your CPen to anybody. But if you know that you cannot handle it and you want to sell, then you can go ahead and sell. The decision is yours anyway. The decision is yours. So whatever you want to do with it, you do with it. The token is yours. Okay. Somebody asked a question. Ayemi-kun. Yeah. Okay, Ayo. Okay, Ayo, thank you for the question. Thank you, and I appreciate your presence here. I appreciate your presence. I have seen your question. That question is, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for what you do. Okay, God bless you for that. Please, how are we going to deposit into Blum to trade? Oh, okay. I am taking note of these questions, which are things that I cannot, because I'm not sharing my screen in this video, I may not be able to show you how you can do it live. Okay, but I am promising you that I am going to show you how you can do that. Okay, so I'm taking note of that. I'm going to drop the video. I'm going to drop the video very soon, how you can deposit to Blum. Maybe tomorrow, by the grace of God, I'm going to drop it tomorrow. How to deposit into Blum to trade. I'm going to drop the video tomorrow. Blum to trade. All right. So, Ayo, please exercise patience. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, you'll get that video in this channel. Now, Mr. Sammy, you're welcome. Sammy, you're welcome. You said, what about Bitcoin? What about Bitcoin in respect of what? Well, I think where your question is coming from is when I talked about investing. Excuse me. Now, as someone who is a newbie, or as someone who is new into the crypto space, do you have the money to invest in Bitcoin? If you have the money, how much do you have to invest in Bitcoin? That is the question you should ask yourself. How much do you have to invest in Bitcoin? Okay. Now, the target, let me make this clear to you. If you are coming into crypto space as a newbie and someone who is struggling to attain financial freedom, you should invest your coin, your money, in projects that you know that can give you many X's. You understand? Invest in projects that can give you many X's. Not just on projects that you get 2X, you get 3X, you get 4X, and that is all. Companies, people that are investing in Bitcoin are people that are stinkingly rich. These are the people that invest in Bitcoin currently. Can you raise up to, I think, last I checked is around $82,000. Can you raise up to $82,000 to buy Bitcoin? Now, if you buy a fraction of Bitcoin, it will take Bitcoin to get to $164,000 for you to make X2. That is for you to make ×2 of your money. Now, is it feasible for Bitcoin in this bull run? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. Is it feasible for Bitcoin in this bull run to get to $162,000? It may be possible, yes. Even if at that, is it going to X3 from where it is now? Is it going to give you a multiplicity of 3 from where it is now? You as a crypto investor who have not attained financial freedom, and you are not financially buoyant, there is no need for you investing in big coins that have their market cap is billions, and you should invest in tokens that you know that can give you like at least 10x. These are the things that I look out for in projects when trying to invest. You cannot take the little money that God has blessed you with and you invest it in Bitcoin unless you are not looking to make several X's, that is to make a huge amount of money. These the big companies that are investing in Bitcoin are companies that have it. You can see the Liberty Finance. They will tell you today that Donald Trump, because he's the backbone behind the WLFI, that they have bought so $1 million worth of Bitcoin, which could give them around maybe 10, 5, 15, 25, 50 Bitcoins. Then you talk of MicroStrategy, Mike Sello and co. You talk of Robert Kiyosaki. Those are the people that have the money to put into Bitcoin, that they are not looking for huge gain. But you who are a new investor in the space, invest in things that will give you maximum profits. And I think I have mentioned that. Okay, I've mentioned it earlier, the coins you can invest in so that you get maximum output. All right? You can get maximum output. For instance, if you take, let's say core, for instance. For instance, I'm not saying that you should buy core now, but I say let's take core, for instance. When core listed on Coinbase listing pushed the price of core to $6. Now, you can get your calculator and calculate it. Currently, the price of core is 0.4 because of the current condition of market. Now, if this coin when the market begins to recover, if it gets to, let's take for instance, it gets to $4, which it hit $4 before. It means that you have gotten ×10 of your money. If you had put 10,000 naira, by then you'll be getting 100,000 naira. If you had put 1 million naira, by then you have been getting 10 million naira. If you put 10 million naira, you are getting 100 million naira. So these are the things and the factors that you need to check in. But then while investing, most importantly, you should check to know what the project is all about. You do your fundamental analysis. If possible, you want to do your technical analysis, you can do your technical analysis so that you don't invest in the wrong token or in a token that will not give you, or in a coin that will not give you maximum profit. When it comes to security, the CPen is the highest. Yes, it is very, very safe for you to invest in it. But then, what multiplicity of interest are you going to get? That is the question you should be asking yourself. What are you going to gain? Those of you that are joining, you're welcome. Please feel free to drop your question if you have any question. We are answering the questions members are asking. So if you have any question at all that you want to ask, please go ahead and ask your question. Okay, and I'll respond to those questions. Okay. So that is it. So if you are investing in Bitcoin, that is a wonderful idea. Yes, you are investing in one of the most secured crypto exchange. Cryptocurrency. That is the #1 cryptocurrency. But then consider what you are going to get. Okay. Ayo, you say, okay, thank you. God bless you. Real good. Yeah, God bless you too, Ayo. God bless you. Smile asked the question. He said, can you please talk about Pi market value? Smile, I think you came late to the channel, or rather to the live stream. I have talked about the Pi market value before now. What is happening to Pi right now, just to cap it, just to summarize it, what is happening to Pi is not different from what is happening to every other cryptocurrency. I don't know why people are carrying this on their head as if Pi is too different from every other cryptocurrency that we have there. Yes, we know that Pi is a very good, strong project. It's an utility token, a very good, strong, one of the strongest projects out there, one of the strongest, mark my words so that you quote me right. Okay, but then it is not different. It is a cryptocurrency, just like every other cryptocurrency. So people are telling me that it may be a scam or a manipulation somewhere, that to have a coin that skyrocketed to about $3 in some exchanges like BitGet, to come down drastically to 0.6 as it is trading currently, 0.67 thereabouts, as at the last time I checked. It is the same thing that is happening to every other cryptocurrency. Solana pumped to over $200, $250, and it has dropped now to, I think it's around 113 or 112. I can't really, I don't know, because I'm not in the coin market cap now to check it. Okay, but you discover that it is what is happening to every other cryptocurrency. It is not just Pi alone. Every other cryptocurrency is experiencing a downtrend. We are in the season we call the altcoin bloodbath. The altcoin bloodbath. Okay. Okay. Pi is even trading at 0.5786, and it has, in the last 24 hours, you can imagine, it has decreased by 16%. 16%. Solana we are talking about is 115%. So you can see it is every crypto that reduced. Ethereum was trading at the price of, it's over $2,000 before the market began to dip. And as at now, currently, in the coin market cap, the price now is $1,785. So it is affecting the whole condition of the market, is affecting every exchange. It is not just Pi alone. So the price is not being, I don't believe that the price is manipulated. The price will still go up. Mind you, the price of Pi will still go up. Okay, it will still go up. So for those of you who want to invest, you can invest. This is even the right time to buy. And of course, you know that what is happening in the current market is because of the tariff, the current tariff news, okay, going on in the United States. What the tariff, United States against the US, United States against Canada, United States against China, United States against Canada, Mexico, and some other countries, okay? So that is it. Let me take some questions before the question become much. So Smile, I hope you understand what I mean. The market value, Pi definitely will increase. Please take note of this. Pi will increase, okay, in price. When the market begins to recover, every other coin will follow it. Now, Sammy said, wow, you are very, thank you very much for that comment. God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your presence here. Yes, thank you very much. Well done, sir. God bless you. Oh, James Lawal, I think this is your first comment. You're welcome to the channel. Please do well to like this session, like the video. Okay, I appreciate your comments and I appreciate your presence. Okay, Mr. Ade. Okay, Apostle J. O. Ade, God bless you. You said yes. Okay, I wonder, yes for what? Do you have a question? Anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for being live and live stream. Oh my God. Someone says if you worked on your accent, you would be a rich man. Oh goodness. So, okay, working in my accent is, I'm a village man, and I cannot deny the fact that I am an Igbo man from the East. And how will I change the accent? Okay, let me demonstrate. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be discussing some of these projects that we've been, oh man, that looks fucking fake to me. That looks fake to me, okay? But then, thank you for that observation. I really appreciate that. Sammy, I really appreciate that. I think I will look for a tutor to help me improve my accent. I think that would be nice. I will look for a tutor to help me improve my accent, okay, so that we'll speak more of international, a universal, maybe I'll speak like the Oyibo. Yeah, I will speak like Oyibo people. So I appreciate that. God bless you. I will work on that. I'll work on it seriously. I'll work on it. God bless you for that once again. Then Smile, thanks for the enlightenment. Yeah, God bless you, Smile. Thank you also. Thank you for being part of this program. Thank you for being part of this live session. Okay. Then Anthony Chukelo, please, what do you have to say about CPen? This is another strong project, I must tell you, Anthony. If you have whoever that is holding this coin, I will tell that person to hold it strong. There was a time I dropped an update about SPUR. Then SPUR was trading around 0.4. That was sometime last year. And I told people, those who were following me on my, on my Twitter, on my X, I told people you can buy SPUR now at 0.4. Those who bought, as at the month of November, December, SPUR began to rise. And it rose up to, I think, $4 or $5 thereabout. Or, yeah, between $4 to $5. And those people, they were in massive profit. People that bought it early last year, towards the end of last year, they've already made their 10x. So if you had impute 10,000 naira, you are getting 100,000. 100,000, you are getting 1 million naira. Now, on that the same way I talked about SPUR, that same way I am talking about SEI. Whoever that is holding SEI now should hold it very well. Hold your bag and hold it very well. Okay? SEI is a very good project. SEI is a very wonderful project. There is no two ways about it. It's a very, very wonderful project. So, if you have any bag of SEI coin, Anthony, I would suggest you hold it. Just the same thing that happened to SPUR, it is going to happen to SEI. All these are layer 1 blockchains. Okay, and you people want to take me off today's topic. Okay, talking about coins to invest, which one is good, is not really the topic of today, but I'm just honoring your presence in the live stream to answer your questions. Excuse me. SEI is good. Just to cap it, SEI is good. If you still have more money, you can bag more SEI. What happened to SPUR will also happen to SEI. I'm very, very sure of that. Yes. Okay. So it's a very good. When you check that tokenomics, you see, if you check the narrative behind it, you will see that it is a very wonderful project. Okay, let me search for it. Let me talk about it. I don't know if we still have time to talk about these projects. Where is SEI? I'm trying to, okay. SEI. Excuse me, hold on. For those people who are joining late, someone asked me a question. Okay, say is trading currently. Okay, this is even the best time for you to buy. In the last 7 days, it has moved by 22% down. Wow, the market is so bad. It's so terrible. Okay, it's trading at $0.16. Okay, sitting at market cap of 798 million. Okay, so it still have a long way to go. Yes, a long way to go. 798 million. It is going to do more. It is one of the utility tokens that one can invest in. So if you have the money and you want to invest in it, or if you are holding the bag already, you can hold it very strong. Okay, let me quickly take other questions, please. We don't really have much time. I've always loved your videos. Highly audible, clear, understandable, explanatory, and educative. You are a million miles away from others. God bless you, sir. Oh, Ibrahim Yakim, I feel like blushing. Oh, no. Thank you for that comment. Thank you for that comment. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. All right. Comment like this help me know whether I'm getting it right or wrong. Okay. I'm also pleading with you guys. If there are areas you want me to adjust, please, you help me. You drop the comments in the comment section. What you want me to be doing to be serving you better. Maybe what you found out that other people are doing that I am not doing. Those things that you like that I'm not doing in this channel, you can let me know. I am here to serve you and to serve you better. Okay. I was talking to my group of friends some time ago, and I told them, my creating the YouTube channel, I'm not here just to make, I'm not here to make money. That is not the motive for my creating a YouTube channel. No. It was when I began to get questions and troubles and, disturbances from a lot of people from my community. Then I used to have just 500, was it 500? I used to have 200 followers in my WhatsApp. So when the questions are coming, trying to attend to my community and at the same time trying to attend to my work, it affected me so much. At some point, I wouldn't give my community the time that they need. And also, I couldn't give attention to my work because I would be trying to create, to answer them through typing. I had to type and type. To some point, my thumbs, they began to, ache. So I decided, what am I supposed to do? What will I do in order to help my community members? So I decided of creating a channel where I will create video and send it there so that if Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C have the same problem, I'll just share the link to them so that they will go and watch. Even while I am at work, they will be there. The problem will be solved through YouTube, the videos that I've created. That is the sole aim. Okay, so if there are things you want me to bring on in this channel, please, I will appreciate it if you drop it in this channel, in this comment section, so that I will work on it. Okay, if my sound is not okay, you let me know. Someone says here that I need to improve in my accent, which I appreciate so much, and I'm going to work on that. Then another person have made mention that I need to be pointing. There was a video I dropped, and the person told me that I need to be pointing it very well so that they will be seeing it, because in that video I didn't point it. I appreciated that very comment. It helped me to serve you better, and in my subsequent videos I adjusted. Okay, so these are the things that will help me to know what you like and what you do not like. Thank you very much. Okay, it says, what info do you have about TrueCoin, please? Oluwatoyin. Thank you very much, Oluwatoyin. Honestly, I really do not know anything about the TrueCoin. Let me see if I can search TrueCoin. Let me see. I can't see it. Yeah. Is it, which of the exchanges is it listed in? Okay, I'm not signed in. I need to sign in. So can you tell me in which of the exchange is it listed so that I will know? Let me, okay. I'm trying to check the coin market cap to see that TrueCoin that you just mentioned. Okay, I've logged in. Let me see. True coin, I really do not know about that coin. Maybe I'll conduct a research on that. Yes, I'll conduct a research on that. Now, if you can chat me up on WhatsApp, you can chat me on WhatsApp, and I will give you the outcome of my research. Yes, it's a promise. I'll give you the outcome of my research. That is, if you can chat me up on WhatsApp. All right. So try and do that, and I will. We'll continue. We'll pick it up from there. Okay. Now, the next question is. Oh, I have a lot of questions here. Thank you for the details. Can you talk about the long-awaiting pause? Cause it's not funny again. Yes. Pause. According to them, speculations has it that pause are building what I really don't know. I don't know whether they are building a Tower of Babel. What they have experienced in the past months, well, I have some red flags, which I wouldn't want to mention now, and I have some good notes about them. Pause, according to what they told us, they are building. Okay, the pause are building. So let us just be optimistic that they are building something that the community that we're going to benefit from. Ours is just to exercise patience. Okay, they've talked about their Binance listing. They've talked about other centralized exchange listings. At a point, they had to come up to use some vague words that even if Binance didn't list them, that they won't. You know, it looks childish to me, and it is one of the red flags that I saw about their team. Them saying that they are not begging Binance, you know, by interpretation, that they don't need Binance to do well. You know, I began to have some suspicion, but then let us be optimistic, like I will always say. Something good may come out of Nazareth. Something good may come out of the project. Okay, so just keep your account. Whenever they say they are going to launch, then we follow them, we launch, we make our money, then we move. After all, that is our essence of being in this space, just to make money. Okay, now it's really not funny. Yes, you said it. Pause, because it's not funny again. Yes, it's really not funny. It's really not funny. Okay, Idom. Okay, how I wish you've dropped your WhatsApp content or link so that some of you can really join you immediately. I've dropped my WhatsApp link group here. I've dropped it before. Okay, I've dropped my WhatsApp group link, and I am trying to drop it again. I'm trying to drop it again. I've dropped it before. I don't know why, or maybe you didn't see it. Okay, I'm trying to share it again using one of my moderators' handle. Okay, the name is Dobis Crypto Series. Okay, Dobis Crypto Series. So any other platform, or you see any other person sending link here, please, you know that that link is not from me. It is Dobis Crypto Series channel. Apart from this, I do not have any. The network is a bit bad. The network is a bit bad. Please forgive my network. It's a bit bad. Okay. Okay. Someone said, sorry, I'm trying to take the question. Yes, Udom, I have dropped the WhatsApp group link. I don't know whether you saw it. I've dropped it. And I'm dropping it again. I'm dropping it again. Okay, so you can join my WhatsApp channel if you have not joined it before. Okay, Udom says, how I wish you've dropped your. Okay, I've answered that. I'm mining Ruby now, and I'm looking for coin to do KYC. Can you help me with 20 Ruby? Oh, I am sorry, Tony Chikalo. I am very, very sorry. Ruby is one of the projects that I have been seeing, but I didn't mine Ruby. Okay, I didn't mine Ruby, and I'm not mining it. So it's part of the project that I didn't mind. So I'm sorry, I can't help out on this for now. TrueCoin has not listed yet, still mining in a Telegram project. Okay, that TrueCoin, well, I really do not have anything to say about it. I'm sorry, because just like you said, it has not been listed, and there is no way I've not gone through their white paper, neither have I even consumed any of the contents of maybe their narrative. Okay, so I've not worked on that project. Okay, maybe I will look into it. Let me take note of that. TrueCoin, I'll look into it. Okay, Do you conduct training for crypto enthusiasts? This is from Ayodeji. Well, I have not started conducting any training for crypto. I've not started any crypto training for now. I have my reasons. When it is time, I will let you know. I will notify my community members. Okay? I'm going to notify my community members when it is time. So I will have to get myself prepared before that. Currently, I have a lot of engagements and some courses that I'm engaged into. So once I have the time, then I will begin, just for newbies, specifically for newbies. Yes, specifically for newbies. So I'm going to work on that, all right? So don't worry. Currently, I do not have any training session for crypto enthusiasts. So if you see any link anywhere telling you that it is Dobis, it is a lie. It is not me. This is Dobis, and there is no other legit Dobis, okay? Boss, airdrops are now earning from the community, whereas the community were supposed to earn from them. And funny enough, at the end, it's dust. The least example, tap swap. You see, in this space, we've had a lot of experience in this space, and those experience is the disheartening part of it is fraud. Most of these projects are in this space just to fraud individuals. That is just the truth about it. Most of these projects, they are in this space just to fraud. Just they will come take money of pioneers and run away. Mostly projects that have paid very well do not request a dime from the community. Projects that have paid very well in the past few years, they did not request a dime from the community members. So it is unfortunate that we are experiencing the opposite. The participants, the miners, the pioneers, the farmers are supposed to earn from the airdrop. Unfortunately, the airdrop core team now are the people now earning from us. Can't you see it is very, very funny. Very, 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 very funny. So that is why we need to be very careful with most of these projects that are launching. Okay, just make sure that you go through a project, understand the project, and understand their roadmaps, check what their future is going to be before you start mining any project. You don't just mine projects at random because you see a link, you begin to click and click and click and click. Be very careful. You may click a link one day and it will wipe everything in your wallet or everything in your WhatsApp or your email. So just be very, very careful. So we just have to bear this. This is what the condition presents to us. This is what the airdrop space presents to us, whereby you have the airdrop core team. They are now the one taking money from the farmers. It is very, very sad. Okay. So guys, on this note, I'm going to bring this live session to an end. Okay. You have tried. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being part of this this live stream. Just like I promised, I hope to serve you better subsequently, and I will appreciate it, just like I pleaded before. If there is anything you want me to present in this channel, please let me know. Okay. So guys, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in my next live stream. This is the Crypto Series channel. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please, before you leave, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so that once I drop videos or in live sessions like this, you will get notified. Okay, I'm still seeing questions coming. I want to bring this live stream to an end, and more questions are still coming. Okay, maybe I will answer that later in the comment section. Okay, but for now, I'm bringing this live session to an end. God bless you. God bless your household. This is the Crypto Series channel. I hope to see you in my next video.